All right, so today we had the monthly dev update live stream covering all the new information that they're dropping on us. So today we're here to talk about the hybrid system and a sneak peek at the skill trees.
Can I be your superhero?
All right, guys, so if you love these little daily news updates, please use our referral code. It really helps us to keep on making content for you guys. So thank you so much for the support. All right, let's get right into it. All right, so we're showcasing the new hybrid combat system. Now, the hybrid combat system is fairly simple. There is the tab targeting and there is the action system. And the way that this functions is actually easier than you think. Tab targeting system basically means that when you want to target an enemy, you press the tab on your keyboard. When you you press the tab, it'll actually cycle through the different enemies that are standing in front of you. When you're targeted on an enemy, you can then perform an ability, and the ability hits that target as long as that target is in the right range. So tab targeting is very simple. The combat system is a different type of gameplay. Most games only use tab targeting or combat. They don't usually go with either with an action combat and a tab targeting system. So this is kind of unique. The thing that I really took away from this developer post is the fact that Steven kind of made it clear that he prefers the tab system over the action system. They both have different tempos, different speed. You know, an action combat is a much higher, it's faster, it's more intense, and the tab targeting system is a little bit slower, and it has more of a strategic element, allowing you to, there's a lot of counterplay in attacking, defending, and moving and positioning. I really like it. Personally, I feel exactly the way that Steven feels in that I prefer tab targeting. Tab targeting is the way that World of Warcraft worked. It is what I'm very comfortable with. It's always been the type of gameplay that I prefer. I've always been more of a strategic player to a high tempo speed player. I think the high tempo speed gameplay style it's inferior, and it appeals to a smaller group of people because as you get older, you definitely gravitate towards more strategic, strategy style, and it's more forgiving, right? There's more of an intellectual element to the combat. So I personally am a huge fan of tab targeting, but I am extremely interested to see how the hybrid, action combat element plays into this game, because Steven's very enthusiastic about this system and about having the choice, and I love that. I'm all about player choice. I think that you should be able to play the way that you want to play, and hopefully everything is balanced and works wonderfully. And so far, seeing the way that this works, you get to see the action system, where he fights up close and personal, and he hits multiple enemies with each single stroke of his weapon. And I think that's just fascinating and awesome. It's really neat to see both of these systems integrated together, and I can't wait to see more. Another thing that they showed, which I thought was very interesting, was the skill trees. They showed the augment tree, they showed the class upgrade tree, and they also showed the weapon tree. These are skill points that are going to be allocated the way that you want them to be allocated. The more you level up your class, the more you're going to get access to class skill points to empower your abilities. They made it very clear that these abilities are going to be stronger the more that you invest points into them, which was really interesting. They have 3 levels each, and each one gets more powerful and develops more abilities the more points you put in them. And some of them are actually specific to tab targeting, and some of them are specific to action combat. So if you want to tailor your character more towards tab targeting, that is definitely a possibility. If you want to cater your character more towards action style combat, you can. You have abilities that are tab targeted abilities only up until you upgrade them to a certain point, and then they become action abilities. So you do have that player freedom and the ability to kind of grow your character the way that you want in terms of action and tab targeting control. So I thought it was very, very interesting peek at the system and what we have to look forward to with the different combat abilities and combat playstyles. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little bit of daily news. Yeah, if you would like to join the guild, go to TeamVASH.com and set your application today. I look forward to seeing you guys join us in Ashes of Creation. I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh yeah!